This is a story of a woman who's changed my life. I met her in a little town called Morazan in the country of Honduras less than a year ago. It's a story of a life full of storms, a life that seems to be unfair, yet a life that has remained faithful to the Lord through every hardship. And she has inspired me in so many ways, as I believe she will inspire you. At the age of 29, Senora Jesus experienced a great personal tragedy while traveling by foot to work with her husband. And what seemed to be a simple robbery attack left her husband decapitated. Then, in an attempt to kill her, the attacker cut off Senora Jesus's right arm. Pregnant at the time, it was a miracle Senora Jesus survived the attack. Now a widow, she was able to carry the baby to full term. However, due to such a traumatic experience at the time of the horrific attack, her daughter Tita, who is now 40 years old, was born a quadriplegic. I met Senora Jesus through Dora, who was abandoned as a baby. And even though Senora Jesus' hands were full caring for her own daughter, a quadriplegic, Senora Jesus took Dora in and raised her as her own. I was there when Senora Jesus brought Dora to Hope for her first day of school. I mean, her first day ever. Dora, a special needs child, had never been in a classroom environment, did not know how to interact with other students, had a zero attention span, and could not even hold a pencil without help. Over the last 6 months at Hope, Dora has been learning to read and write. Every day she looks forward to coming to her second home, a place where she is loved and accepted. Today, Senora Jesus cannot thank the school enough for giving her daughter an opportunity she would have never had otherwise. The reality is that this family is in great need. Senora Jesus has always worked hard to provide for her daughters and ensure they have their basic needs met. Now, at almost 80 years old, she is exhausted and suffers from physical conditions that keep her from going about her daily activities. She tries to find the strength to make homemade clothes to sell for income, but her eyesight is failing, making the task of sewing very difficult. During my most recent trip to Honduras, I went to see Senora Jesus, and the sight was overwhelming. I found her laying in bed under a lot of pain. Her first words to me were, "I am hurting so much, I don't know what to do. I'm so sleepy. I'm afraid of dying and what will happen to my girls." You see, her high blood pressure is now at its worst. Veins from both of her feet have burst, and she can barely walk. Without the medicine and proper treatment, Senora Jesus will not have relief from the pain or hope for recovery. I come to you today for help. Senora Jesus and her daughters need our love and support today, and there are many urgent needs. Senora Jesus needs a walker. Right now, all she uses is a chair to push herself around. Tita also needs a special chair because unless she is carried, she cannot be moved. There are long-term needs as well. Senora Jesus must have medicine to control her high blood pressure. And in a country like Honduras, there are no governmental programs to help someone like her. Will you extend your love towards Senora Jesus and her family today by either giving a one-time gift or perhaps a monthly donation? This is not a story of defeat. Although some people would say life has done her wrong, Senora Jesus is a woman that has faced each storm with courage and with faith. She reminds everyone she talks with that God has never forsaken her, a statement that most people would find it difficult to make under similar circumstances. You may say there are a lot of other needs, and it's true. But now you know her story. And today, you and I can send our love and support from thousands of miles away to remind this Honduran woman, whom perhaps you will never meet, that the God who has never forsaken her continues to take care of her in this time of need. This is the story of a woman who's changed my life. It's the story of Senora Jesus.